Hey, what's up, you guys?
Hey, y'all.
Yo, it's Alexis.
It's Bree.
And Hannah.
And welcome to A Girl's Guide to Chaos.
Hey, what's up, you guys?
Hey, y'all.
Yo, it's Alexis.
It's Bree.
And Hannah.
And welcome to season 2 of A Girl's Guide to Chaos. We are back and better than ever. We have video, as you guys can clearly tell. We started the YouTube channel, and this is still going to be up on Spotify. So let's get into it.
Here's why we've been MIA.
MIA. Very much.
Let me just say, a lot has happened within a year.
In the last couple months.
In the
In the last couple months. I think the last time we posted was like June or July of this year, and a lot has happened because we had started our podcast in February of this year, and I cannot actually believe how far we've come.
I know, seriously. From the first time in your room to now, actually having like a whole,
to do the trial runs. Like, we originally wanted to do like video for the first season, but we didn't because we couldn't figure out how to do it because we were like, how do we sync the microphone to the camera? I didn't have like the best camera at the time. Like, I don't know. I feel like so much has happened between work and all of our personal lives. Hannah's blonde now.
Yeah.
Yes,
She was a redhead before.
Back
We're
to my
changing our
natural.
we're changing our podcast poster. Like, it'll be the same thing. It's just we gotta update her being blonde. And I got bangs. Alexis got bangs.
You
Welcome
can
to
like
the
kind of
club.
see them though. They're like
Grown eyes.
we all have the little like.
they're a little.
Yeah, but
down.
we thought we would just kind of update you guys on like
why we've been.
and like what's been going on with our lives and like what we have in store for season 2 of the podcast.
So, we. What?
So basically, we are really excited for this season because not only are we introducing video, we are actually going to have guest stars. Like, we're actually planning on doing that this season because I know that I don't know if we talked about it last season, but we're doing it this season.
We've definitely
Like,
talked about
we're
it.
So
very
anybody who wants to come on here and are down to talk, please
Yes.
shoot us a message,
We already
DM
have
us.
we
a
have
list of
we do
people.
have a list.
But if
of
you not
people.
wanna come and do it.
Yeah. But it's gonna be really exciting. We're gonna be a little bit more lighthearted this season because I feel like when we started this podcast, we didn't know initially where it was going to go. We're like, okay, it's a Girl's Guide to Chaos, but like, in what way are we going? And it kind of was like a little depressing last season. Not gonna lie.
I mean, to be fair, we were going through stuff. You know,
We
like
were
I
going
moved into
through
this
it.
apartment. It still looks bare as fuck because
Yeah,
it's
want
not
to be
like
on
my
sign
home,
at some
you know?
point.
Yeah.
Don't reveal our secret, Bree.
Don't wear Miller's secret. But I like spit by accident. I'm sorry. But I feel like a lot has happened within this break that we had. We've had like relationships. We've
Yes.
discovered ourselves more. We've entered new jobs, left other jobs. Like it's been insane. This
Yeah,
whole journey.
We started up a production company. We're still in the legality of it, but we are really excited for that because it's going to have divisions. I started up a photography business. So, I mean, if you're LA local, Brand New to
And-
Photography.
In studio and in location.
And
She
a
has
makeup
a
artist for this photography. So
Yes.
I plugged myself. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you should,
absolutely.
you should.
Hannah is our resident makeup artist here. We've been doing photo shoots like nobody's business. We got a lot of really exciting things coming up, just as a whole lot of cool collaborations, just a lot of really, really exciting things.
Merch.
Hopefully, yes, if you guys are interested, merch.
What do you mean? We're gonna make merch no matter what.
That's fair. Yeah,
You're
absolutely.
like, your nostrils failed. You're like, I'm like, okay. We will.
Yeah, but what's some other things that have been going on in our lives? I mean, I feel like besides just our careers, you know what I mean?
Okay, speaking of careers, I was having a conversation with Brie and Hannah literally 30 minutes ago. I was saying how like I haven't done acting since college, literally since a year, and I feel like it's weird to kind of get yourself back in there, but in a weird way, I'm glad that I had that break because a lot happened and a lot needed to happen within that time frame, and it's a weird thing for me to accept. But it's almost like I feel it's important to have people around you that support you, even if you're going through something that you can't understand or really know what's happening. It's good to like have people around that encourages you and pushes you forward. Like I'm starting to get back into acting again, and it's like a weird new like
feeling.
Yeah, you know,
It's
and
almost nerve-wracking.
it's fucking terrifying. Like, I've never done this before in my life. Like, you know,
Even though
it's kind of
the
scary.
only thing that we've been doing our
all I've
entire
been-
life. Literally, I think about that sometimes, and I'm like, how much have I given up in my life for acting? I grew up on set. Like, seriously, I don't know. I'm like, the amount of I would be so pierced and tatted if I wasn't like a working model and actress.
Same.
If I was not like a working model and actress, I would be so tatted and pierced. I honestly would.
Me too.
But it's funny. I feel like it's interesting. But no, you're right. We're just like trying to get yourself back into it, because sometimes you really just you need the time to just relax and like take a break. And like the break that we took from the podcast wasn't intentional, because I feel like we kept trying, but things just kept getting busier and busier. Like we all got new jobs. Like
we didn't see each other for like 3 to 4 months at one point. 'Cause
Yeah.
we were busy.
Yeah.
We were busy.
Yeah, but then
Making
we all
those
got to
money moves.
reconvene in Vegas for Hannah's birthday, which was an absolute blast.
So
mind you
fucking
guys.
It was
fun.
a hoot of a time.
We went to a
did
day
nothing
club.
but
We went to a
party.
nightclub, and then went to another day club. We woke up.
It was club after
It was
club, and we did
party.
not rest.
It was club,
What is
club,
resting?
Another club,
and then the whole,
another club.
you know, like
Yeah.
Those like smoke things are
they're
cool.
crazy as fuck.
Oh yeah, the big we saw
It
the
makes
chain
sense, though.
smokers, which was really cool. We saw Dylan.
We were like
Francis.
this close to the chain smokers. I was like, wow. Woo!
No, shout out to Encore Day Club, because that was my favorite. It was
So
so
much fun.
amazing.
Honestly,
Oh my
and
God.
XS.
XS
was
too.
fun.
XS
It was
was
fun.
fun.
I low key wish the DJ was a little more, play some more spins. But like the setting was really cool, and that's when those fog things happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun as fuck.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
fun. We got free drinks.
Yeah.
Literally,
We looked hot every night. It was great. Yeah. I feel like even in like relationships, a lot has happened.
Yeah, no, seriously. I met my ex. Was great. Had a great time. Met this was with this person for like months. And then one night, this fucker just like switched, and I said deuces. That taught me a lot about relationships, because you think you know somebody,
but then you don't. It's like, whoa, who the fuck are you?
but in that aspect, it was weird. It made me grow up more as a woman, and at the same time appreciate the people around me that are actually true and are here for me. And I was like, I appreciate that.
We can laugh about it now, but
We
at the
can.
time we
At
weren't
the
laughing.
time, it was scary as
We weren't laughing.
Fuck. But I'm grateful that we're past that now. But that's what happened to me during that break. You can go on.
Please change the subject.
No, I mean, I know I'm definitely talking to someone who I really hope we're gonna possibly, become official, hopefully soon.
Yeah.
No name dropping anyway.
I'm single.
You know who you are.
Because I have commitment issues. I'm just like, oh wow, cool guy. You're boring now.
But you know what? I'm seeing you open
Because
up
you're
and
going
like
for the funny and ugly guys.
what? Those are. No, but you know what I have been noticing? I think maybe because you're 21 now, and then like now we can all go out together and have a great
Yeah.
time. You are opening up and like just seeing a different like life in that aspect, which is good.
Sorry, I had to roast you because
No, it's true. It's true. It's fine.
but we're just trying to make Hannah see her worth.
Bam. But yeah, I am not single. After that crazy thing happened with my ex, I took a break. Because I needed that and to really like find my stability and my safety within myself. But this beautiful gentleman came along.
No, he's really
Swoop
nice.
me
We've all
up.
met him. He's someone we approve of, which
Yeah.
is really nice. We want the best for Akis. Yes,
Thanks.
so, but we really like him. He's really fun. But it's just been a lot of fun, especially with like Hannah being able to like go out to bars and shit, because like she's a freaking hoot. She's a hoot.
Yo,
Karaoke night, she can sing. Here's the thing. So I won't like embarrass her too much, but I literally have never heard her sing because she is so shy when it comes to singing. And we both were drinking like 32-ounce margaritas.
They were big.
Oh,
There
like
were-
Cabo Cantina?
Yes, there
You
was a
sang at
Cabo
Cabo?
Cantina. Yes. So here's the thing: is that we finally
scared.
got her
Me too.
to sing a solo. I
solo?
sat there awestruck with my jaw literally dropped to the floor because I was like, "This bitch can sing," because she's always been like, "Oh no, I can't sing." No, she can sing. She sang Back to Black.
Yeah.
Back in Black.
Back to
That is my copy.
by Amy Winehouse. Back
Yes.
to Black.
It was amazing song. She sang it, and I was like, I just fell in love with you.
Nice. That was funny.
No, but that was amazing. And then, you know, I don't know. Things have just been crazy like that. I don't know.
There's a lot of like transitioning periods I can tell with like all of us where when we like to what's the word? Compare it to the beginning of this podcast, not just about
We look
podcasts.
like children in
It's
our
not even about
first.
looks. It's like the lessons we've learned and how we've grown like mentally and matured and stuff. It's
ancient.
Shut up. It's so different to how like I would react to some certain situations. I'm stuttering a lot. Some certain situations.
Like now.
Try saying that 5 times. In the past to now, it's like I view the world so differently now, and it's crazy because of all the stuff we've gone through. That sounds bad, but like. You know,
But no, in a good way, we needed to do that. You know, like it's true what they say. Like sometimes the horriblest shit that happens to you is the greatest blessing in disguise, and I can vouch for that. I slapped this table, but it would pick it up on here.
I've already done that. I was like,
Yeah. But at the same time, I feel like we should still keep taking risks, even if it kind of fucks with our stability. If you don't mind me pitching in, I work at Buca de Beppo, everybody, at Universal. But like, I work every day, and I was talking to my girls. I was like, I want to cut back, and yes, I'm probably gonna get obviously less pay, but I'll have more time to do this with you guys.
like the side hustles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you have to do that. It's
It's a sacrifice.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but it's a temporary sacrifice for a long time reward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it reminds me of that thing. It's I don't know if it's like a millionaire mindset thing or just whatever. Where I find these things at where it's like when you're like making money or you're trying to like get like a side hustle started with your passions or whatever. You need to live under your means, and like I don't mind. Like you say, sacrificing to keep this up and keep putting energy and investments into our craft, you know? Like, we need to do that. We need to.
And that's the biggest thing, I think, as any artist. It's, how bad do you want it? How bad are you willing to do it? Which is why, even though we took a little hiatus, even though we went MIA, we're back.
Not
we
intentionally,
are
but
back.
we're back intentionally.
And I feel like that's sometimes a really hard thing because I used to have a YouTube channel that I had a really good idea for it and I really liked it, but I think I was trying to get in over my head and I was just like, it was really hard to keep up doing it myself and like doing all these things like, which is like I'd like to revisit it eventually. Like maybe it'll only be a seasonal thing, like for the holidays or like when things.
Oh,
like,
that's cute.
with the
Actually,
or for fall.
we should make
you know what I
gingerbread
mean?
houses.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
But it's just one of those things where it's like it takes a lot of time to be a content creator. You both, I swear to God. It takes a lot of time to be a content creator. And especially because it's like you don't realize how much time it takes to. Hannah brought out the notebook. Anyway, how much time it takes to actually like do it and like commit to it and like keep it going, because I feel like sometimes it's so easy to lose interest or lose motivation to do it. And I was worried for a hot second. I was just like, I really don't want Girls Guide to like fall
Fizzle
away.
out.
Yeah. Especially because like of our really cool new intro and like outro, because like we're working with a lot of people.
Thank
we're
you,
making
Joey.
a lot of investments. Yes.
Thank you, Joey,
Yes,
for
Joey,
the
Danger
fucking
Music. Thank you.
interview, the intro and the outro.
Yes,
Thank
he
you,
was our music
Joey
producer for
Danger
this.
Music.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Damn.
We're tagging him below.
Damn.
Don't
No,
worry.
yeah, seriously.
But no, I feel like it's just like I'm happy that we're back.
Me too.
Yeah.
And we're back and we're ready and we're here. We're like, let's
It's like
go.
a piece of my soul has been returned.
Oh.
All right.
No, seriously, me too. I feel like now we're like kind of together again. And
Yeah.
Yeah. We just had so much going on, so it was like.
No, it really was. It was just like a cacophony of just bullfuckery.
Cacophony?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's
Collection.
Cacophony?
Anyways, as she looks this up,
you do this.
I feel because I had somebody ask me this question like 3 days ago.
A harsh, discordant mixture of sounds. So, I mean, you know what? Right idea, maybe wrong definition. I call myself a writer. I'm writing a book series, but I call myself a writer. I don't know words. It's fine.
I do, and I didn't know that one.
Listen, all I'm saying is that it takes a lot of braining to make the words go. So
there's only one brain cell here,
and it's not in my head. I'm kidding. As I was saying, I was asked basically 3 days ago of like what I wanted to do in my life, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm acting and modeling, but it was like, no, but what do you want to do? And that really put me in a spot where I was like, I don't know. I don't know exactly what my purpose is, and it's hard to admit that, but at the same time, like, I'm doing things that will either help me find that out or just at least get me engaged, like going to events and meeting new people, like just trying to put myself, even if I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but surround yourself with trying new things or support people with their talents or with their performances or what, like getting involved at least helps you feel like you're at least on a plane, you know what I mean, like you're like on a right path. And I think I've discovered that with my journey so far. It's like, okay, again, I don't know what I want to do, but I just met you dance, let me go support you. If not, let's take a dance class. Like, you know what I mean? Like, get involved.
Just trying new things.
Yeah. I would give that as advice to anybody out there who doesn't know what they're doing with their life.
And that's okay that you don't know what you're doing with your life.
Sometimes all it takes is finding a hobby, because I'm going to be honest, when I started my photography business...
You're killing that shit, too.
Thank you.
Killing it.
I love it. I did not think that, because so as a model, you need... pictures for your portfolio and all these things, and all of us are models. So the really cool thing is that I was originally like, I want to learn how to take my own pictures so that way I don't have to,
pay for somebody else to do it.
All the time. And people were like, you're actually really good at this. And I'm like, I've always loved photography. I've been doing it since I was 7, like with a digital little DSLR camera from like those, like from like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like the digital cameras, that came out like right after. Like I had one of like the camera. Yeah.
We should take photos on that. That'd be sick.
That'd be cool.
Dude.
Mine was stolen, but that's beside the point. I know who stole it, but that's beside the point as well. But
oh my god.
The plot thickens.
Seriously.
But it was and then it just literally transformed, and then just slow investments starting to be made. Like our production quality went up a lot because of the investments. And then like if you guys, I'll link my photography Instagram account below. Like I use them a lot, and we're just like having a lot of big photography projects, just headshots, just portraits, editorials, like location shoots. It's just, I did not think that this hobby, would become hopefully what could be a full-time passive income for me, where I won't have to work like a survival job. And I feel like, and I'm doing pretty well for myself, which is something.
Survival jobs.
That's what I'm in right now.
Fucking hell. I like have never thought of a job like that, like a survival job like that.
And it drains you. That's what's crazy, because you need stability, you need
customer
to survive.
service drains people.
You need to pay bills, you know what I mean? So it's like you need that, but it's like it can consume you so much that it's like you become so dull.
Mm-hmm.
You become so dull, and you're like,
sucks the life out of you.
What's my purpose? But you also get like a personality out of it. So.
Yeah, you do. And like your drinking habits kind of,
We're not talking about that. No, I've been really. I feel like I've been very fortunate that the job I'm doing a seasonal job right now. I'm a scare actor. I won't say where, but I'm a scare actor, and I've been very thankful that it's a lot of fun. There's like, you get to deal with people in a much different way. Like I get paid to fuck around with people and scare the absolute living shit out of them. So to me, that's a good job. Like it's fun for me, and also it's just like being able to put it on your acting and work resume, and you're like, ew, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, no, it's like, I also think it's like finding, even those kinds of jobs to make it a little bit more fun. Is it strenuous? Absolutely. It's very strenuous on the body, but it's fun, getting touched and punched and stepped on. Yeah. We have panic buttons for a reason.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine.
But essentially, again, we're back, and we're gonna literally take this serious, and now because I think because we weren't doing it for so long, we all equally missed how much we enjoy doing this, or just the fact of just speaking either our experiences or sharing, advice, or just being vulnerable with you guys. It's therapy for us. 1, 2.
You're my therapist.
We appreciate you guys, because you know, like I kind of said, starting this podcast, we didn't know where it was going to go. And the fact that we're on season 2 is absolutely insane to us.
Dude, we've had 10 episodes so far.
Yeah. And it boggles my mind because, like, people would, you know, come up to us out of the blue and would, like, mention this podcast. And it, like, kind of shocks us because we're like, oh my God, people are actually listening. Like, this isn't just our personal, like therapy session.
Robert, my brother, I'm surprised he like listens to this.
Call him out. Call his ass out.
But no, it's just we're really thankful for you guys, for all of you watching, for all of you listening. It's
all the support.
Yeah, thank you for sticking through, or just like, you know,
like there are people that'll tweet at us and just be like, listen, you guys, like, people will listen. People will listen if you just keep doing what you're doing, because people want to hear these things. And like I said, we're going to be much more lighthearted. Like, you saw how this episode is going to go. We're a little bit more unfiltered, a little bit more chaotic.
But we're still going to be honest, though. That's the thing. Yes. We're going to be real still. We're going to be honest. We're going to really expose ourselves. But I feel now, like, in a more purposeful... What'd you... In a legal way?
Okay.
But essentially...
Okay.
Asthma eating.
Anyway. So, honestly, thank you guys, because we wouldn't be here without you guys. And there's a lot of good things to look forward to. We're really excited. We're going to be back better than ever. We're going to try to post bi-weekly as opposed to weekly now.
And stay tuned for our fucking photo shoots that we're doing.
Yes,
like, literally,
absolutely.
we got some good ideas
on our Instagram, the Girls Guide to Chaos Instagram.
Reels.
Yeah.
Soap opera.
Yeah. But I think that's where we can wrap for this episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching this week's episode of A Girl's Guide to Chaos. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's episode of A Girl's Guide to Chaos.